there will be 2 billion African people. And I hope I get these statistics the right way round. But it's estimated that maybe 1 in 4 of the entire workforce of this planet will be African. And that 4 out of 10 young people on this planet will be African youths, adolescents, young adults. If you look at the structure of employment today in Africa, only 5% overall is in the formal sector. The overwhelming majority are people on precarious contracts in vulnerable work and in the informal sector. They face the biggest jobs challenge that has faced any continent in modern economic times. So clearly part of the growth will be in the services sector. And if they are to develop that growth of diversified economies, then they going to invest in the work that you are doing in professional, managerial, technical and engineering. The infrastructure potential investment is enormous in Africa. It won't improve unless that happens, but also the diversity of the services sector also will be a massive potential job winner in Africa moving forward. So we have a new look Africa. We know that the label is one of the stereotype is one of corruption, one of political instability, of inequality and unfairness. But slowly but surely a new Africa is emerging. It is also in South Africa the 20th anniversary of freedom and democracy. This year marks the 20th anniversary of freedom in South Africa after those decades of apartheid. We know in many countries around the world there have been similar victories for freedom and democracy, but I know practically all of the unions in this room made a contribution to the fight against apartheid that have helped liberation movements, democratic movements around the world. So therefore we're taking our family to Cape Town to be the global union dimension of the national celebration that is taking place. And the theme of the conference is including you. So this is the design, including you. Underneath is this term Ubuntu. It's not a Swedish word or a Norwegian word. This is an African term meaning humankind, meaning Desmond Tutu, I think, gave the best definition when he said, I am who I am because of who we are. It is about community, it's about society, it's about that we are as individuals who we are because of everyone else around us and the collective decisions that we make. And the idea is that including you, we had in Nagasaki the idea of breaking through, which was meant to lift the work of the international into new areas of work, which I'll come to. The idea of including you speaks to the problems of contemporary society, contemporary economic life and political life, in the sense that we have now seen that the application of neoliberal thinking, of that Washington consensus, of the market knows best, of deregulation, liberalization, and all the rest of it has meant a car crash for our societies, for their stability, and that we have seen record levels of inequality which are beginning to be seen as economically dysfunctional. So the idea is that we address ourselves to including you. We've put a jingle together which we'll show you. It's only work in progress, and I think that would be an appropriate time to show it. Then I can have a quick glug of water whilst you look at the jingle.
Yes,